Shana Tova, dear friends, members of our congregation, and guests, and people on Zoom as well. First of all, Fern and I would like to wish you a healthy, a safe, and prosperous year for 5785. Looking back, we all remember this 5784 was an extremely challenging year for the Jewish people. Terrorism of October 7th and the aftermath of war, accompanying trauma, has fueled a rise in anti Semitism that we feel daily. It has spawned threatening and unrelenting protests against our people here and around the world. Today, the state of Israel is under siege and is standing up for its very right to exist. So, as we gather here during the high holidays to welcome the year 5785, we in this room, we here at TBOBT are mindful of these ominous threats. What can we do here at home? What can we do locally? Well, we're filled with the determination to act at the community level in the synagogue. At TBOBT, we're committed to continue to provide services, programs, enhance, benefit, and protect our local congregants and guests. Some things we've done the past year, just to remind you of the good things. Dueling Pianos event, Shake, Rattle, and Roll. A visit to the synagogue by special guest lecturers, UK-based editor Myra Ben-Gad and Michael Ben-Gad. I hope I said Myra's name right. Mira, okay, I had a chance. Lectures and Yiddish perspectives by our own Dr. Paul Glasser. An online concert by Jeff Gershon. Many sisterhood and men's club events. We participated in a community mitzvah day around the entire community. We participated in an outdoor community service at the JCC and hosted our own Shabbat and the lot. And we assisted recently and participated in an event that supported a worthwhile organization known as Zaka. It's 5785, but it's also 2024 in secular terms. It's an election year, and we want to encourage everyone to exercise their right to vote. And I know that there are some amongst us that are actually running for office at this very moment. Am I right, Michael Schulman? Yes, sir. Looking back to 1961, I think a lot of us remember 1961 here. We're reminded of President John F. Kennedy's inaugural speech, in which he said, "Don't ask what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." And it's in the spirit of that speech that Fern and I ask every congregant to remember. Your synagogue has provided prayers, programs, community events, and a guidance for all of our lives. Consider asking yourself, what can I do for my synagogue? Whether it's hosting an oneg, helping to join a committee, perhaps joining the board of directors, or by donating generously to our long-term fiscal health and events. We'd like to ask everyone to make an effort to actively participate in our weekly Shabbat services. Friday nights, we're on Zoom, and Saturdays, we're on Zoom and here live. And all of our seasonal holidays, we're here for you. Our synagogue has shown remarkable strength coming together to support one another in ways that truly embody the spirit in our tradition. I encourage each of you to take an active role in our congregation. Now I turn this over to Fern.
Thank you, Jonathan. And to everyone here today in person and on Zoom, please be mindful that your participation in any way possible is greatly appreciated. I'd like to begin with a few acknowledgments. The beautiful flowers on the bima for Rosh Hashanah are sponsored by Wendy and Alan Mandelbaum to honor the memory of their parents and the life lessons they have learned from them. Raina Warner, Evie Schulman, and Jolene Fritzen never say no when asked to set up a kiddush, dinner, or anything else that could possibly be thought of or needed in the synagogue. The hard work and advice by both Lillian Maycow and Wendy Mandelbaum is comforting and greatly appreciated. Thank you, both of you, for all you do, both in the office and outside of it. To our Executive VP, Michael Schulman, for keeping our board of directors focused, and in order. And to those of us who serve on the temple board, keeping us fiscally sound and steeped in interesting programs, thank you all as well. Audrey Silverman and Howard Silverman continue to support us in so many ways that we can't even mention. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To those of you who willingly and freely donate to the synagogue and our programs and projects, please know that we know it greatly matters greatly for the sustenance of our shul. Thank you to Marty Richstein for his leadership in many hours in managing our new target hardening grant. And for those who serve on our security committee, chaired by Audrey Silverman, they are there to keep us safe. Security you see outside all the time today and the holidays and any event is thanks to Audrey Silverman. To our Rabbi Steve Stern, we continue to look to him for spiritual guidance and thank him for dedication to us all. To Rabbi Lubau, thank you once again for being on the Bema with us for the high holidays and helping to lead us. To our office manager, thank you, Bonnie, for everything you do to make the holidays and every day happen. But the biggest thank you of all goes out to all of you who are attending here in person and virtually. You are the heart and soul of the Union County Jewish community of Temple Beth Or BT. We welcome you not only on the high holidays, but for every Shabbat and the holidays we all observe during the year. We must all stay positive. Life is often about conflict and resolution. During every weekly Parsha, we are reminded the challenges and lessons of the past and are aware of challenges during the present. As Jonathan said, there are so many challenges that we face as a Jewish community today. But this should not define us. Together, we will navigate through uncertainty with resilience and faith and be uplifted by each and other and the prayers and programs of our synagogue. And the uplifting prayers today we'll soon hear from our choir assisting us, and the prayers are truly uplifting. From our family to yours, Jonathan and I wish you a Shana Tova Mitzukah.